Severe thunderstorms and confirmed tornadoes swept through southwestern Ontario. Environment Canada issued red-level tornado warnings for Glencoe and Dutton, while massive hail up to toonie-sized battered communities from Sarnia to the Greater Toronto area. The volatile system caused widespread power outages and localized property damage. A severe and rapidly escalating weather system has torn across the Canadian province of Ontario, bringing confirmed tornadoes, significant hail, and torrential downpours. The storm front, fueled by a potent mix of daytime heating, wind shear, and moisture moving in from the Great Lakes and Michigan, left a trail of damage, localized flooding, and widespread power outages across multiple jurisdictions. The most dramatic events unfolded in southwestern Ontario, where atmospheric conditions aligned to create rotating supercell thunderstorms. Environment Canada and the Northern Tornadoes Project, NTP, confirmed that an intense tornado touched down near the community of Glencoe, approximately 45 kilometers southwest of London. The tornado, preliminarily rated at EF0, was caught on camera by storm chasers and meteorologists, showing debris lofting into the air. Damage surveys conducted by the NTP revealed a narrow path of downed trees and battered outbuildings in the rural areas west of Glencoe. Earlier in the evening, Environment Canada had issued a red-level warning for the Glencoe and Wardsville regions. These rare, red-level alerts are reserved for imminently life-threatening weather expected to cause extreme damage and disruption. Prior to the tornado development, communities along the Lake Huron shoreline and the St. Clair River experienced the full brunt of the storm's initial wave. Sarnia and eastern Lambton County were placed under tornado warnings as dark, rotating wall clouds approached the region. As the storm cells pushed through, they dumped staggering amounts of rain and large hail in a matter of minutes. Residents reported hail varying from nickel to golf ball and even toonie-sized. Localized flooding was reported on the streets of Sarnia, Corunna, and Petrolia as storm drains were overwhelmed by the torrential downpours. The fast-moving system quickly tracked eastward toward Wyoming and Arkona, prompting severe thunderstorm and tornado warnings for residents to immediately seek shelter in basements and interior rooms. As the weather system progressed southeastward, the Chatham-Kent area took a direct hit. Radar picked up an intense hail core tracking over Thamesville and Moraviantown. Environment Canada issued continuous severe weather alerts, warning of potential wind gusts reaching up to 100 kilometers per hour. High winds accompanied by severe lightning strikes caused major tree damage in the Ridgetown and Highgate areas. Utility providers reported downed power lines across the municipality, leaving tens of thousands of customers in the dark at the peak of the storm. Emergency management officials strongly advised residents to secure loose outdoor objects such as patio furniture and trampolines to prevent them from becoming dangerous airborne missiles. The storm system did not lose its momentum, but instead evolved into a powerful squall line that fired up around the Guelph, Cambridge, and Waterloo regions. Thunderstorms encountered ideal wind shears and moisture, producing severe gusts and significant lightning. Environment Canada issued severe thunderstorm watches and warnings spanning from the city of Hamilton down to the Niagara region. Commuters navigating the 400 series highways experienced hazardous whiteout driving conditions caused by the heavy rainfall and P to toonie-sized hail. The Northern Tornadoes Project also recorded evidence of enhanced wind damage in the Guelph area, where mature trees were toppled onto roadways and localized power outages were triggered by exploding transformers. According to Environment Canada meteorologists, this outbreak was triggered by an unseasonably dynamic low-pressure system tracking over the Great Lakes. The instability was enhanced by the clash of warm, humid air pushing northward and cold air sitting high in the upper atmosphere, which ultimately provided the lift required to generate rotating supercells and large hail. Emergency Management Ontario released several public safety statements throughout the severe weather events, urging residents to take immediate cover. Officials remind the public of the following severe weather protocols. Go indoors to a room on the lowest floor, away from outside walls and windows. such as a basement, bathroom, or interior closet. If caught outside, lie in a low spot and protect your head with your hands. Leave mobile homes, tents, and trailers immediately, as they offer virtually no protection against tornadic winds. Researchers from the Northern Tornadoes Project will continue to conduct ground and drone surveys in various affected locations, including Glencoe and the surrounding London area, to determine the final ratings, path lengths, and widths of the tornadoes. To stay updated on current weather alerts or to track ongoing storm movements in your immediate vicinity, it is recommended to visit Environment Canada Weather or use the WeatherCan smartphone application. You can also review real-time severe weather logs by searching for the hashtag #ONStorm on social media platforms like X. Meanwhile, investigators found damage to numerous trees and at least one farm that appeared to have been hit particularly hard. An RV was also overturned along the tornado's path. The tornado was classified as EF0 on the EF scale, which measures the severity of tornadoes from EF0 to EF5. So far, we're rating that damage at EF0, which is the lowest on the scale, Sills said. The winds with an EF0 tornado can get to 130 kilometers per hour. Thursday's tornado west of Glencoe is the fourth confirmed or preliminarily confirmed tornado to strike the broader London region since early May, following tornadoes near Lucan, through South London and near Melbourne. A damage survey team will return to the area on Friday to determine the tornado's final rating, as well as its length and maximum width. Sills said the rating could be upgraded to EF1 after a more detailed assessment. Amanda Vandercoyle, who lives south of Glencoe, watched the storm develop from her horse farm while keeping an eye on her 14 horses and her 2 young children. I came out to my front porch and looked up, and I could see the rotation starting, which was a bit alarming, she said. After spotting what she realized was a tornado, she and her husband monitored the storm from opposite sides of their home while keeping their children indoors. It blew in like a freight train, Vanderkyle said. I had rain, I had hail, I had winds. It was a stressful 10 minutes. Despite the close call, her property escaped with only minor damage, including toppled plants. My heart was pounding, she said. I'm happy that it stayed west of me.